Zerg knowledge to cast this TVT.
Oh yeah, just for you. You can jump in as soon as both Zerg players got eliminated. It's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good to jump straight into a TVT as the first match. They will definitely bump up my energy. All this exciting plays. I mean, to be fair, it is HonMonO.
It is. It is the honorable monorable. So you get some quality TVT that everyone can enjoy.
Let's hope that is true, as we are now loaded into Cosmic Sapphire, which is our map. And we are looking at the base of said terrain. We are looking at the blue terrain, the Korean terrain, but living in Japan. It is HonMonO.
And spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire, we have the current king of the hill, the Zerg Slayer himself. It is Percival.
I don't know why, but like I haven't opened a StarCraft game for like a week. And now suddenly everything just looks so high quality.
You're like, oh my god, the pixels, they're everywhere. Oh.
Yeah, no, actually. Like, I don't know, maybe because like lately I've been like watching a lot of streams while doing something else, or like while not being home, so like I didn't watch them at like, you know, the source quality.
Yeah.
But somehow I opened my own game and like it's like, wow, there's so many frames. So many pixels.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, there's a reason why we love casting HonMonO. If you are not familiar with HonMonO, and if you're not familiar with the honorable monorable himself, as Asher and I have started calling him, he is the cheesiest Terran player in all of Korea.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the world. Maybe the world.
I mean, to be fair, he's in Japan, so technically he's the cheesiest Terran in Japan.
True.
Right?
Yes. Exactly. He's a menace in the tournament scene, and he's going to be starting things off with a proxy 2-Rax.
Oh yeah, proxy 2-Rax straight into the Reapers. Percival has not seen it yet, but he has seen the base of HonMonO, so he knows that something is not quite correct here. Something is missing.
Something
and he will be scouting around.
Exactly. The gases have been taken. The Rax is not there, so Percival is going to be scouting wherever he can for a proxy. He's also going to, because he scouted with his SCV, he's going to recognize that he needs to pull some boys as well, just to help fight and just to make up for the deficit in the Reaper count as Reapers do reveal themselves.
Yeah, or the 99 on that factory is almost finished, but just this few seconds of delay. And the Reapers take 3 SCVs so far and both go out alive.
Oh yeah, both Reapers survive, and this is important. It's so important to keep these 2 Reapers alive, because now we have a moment here where we have double the Reaper count, 4 Reapers as opposed to the 2 of Percival, and we can try and snowball here. We can maybe try and overcome this deficit even further as the Hellion comes out just in time.
Yeah, I have to be careful about that Hellion, but he still can take quite a lot of SCVs with him, so or the 3 more falling down, the Reaper is gonna get sniped as well, so yeah, overall I think that's still not bad for HonMonO, but he did lose the momentum for the time being.
Yeah, looking at the units lost tab, we can see 3 Reapers for 6 SCVs and 2 Reapers of Percival, and we can see that HonMonO now takes a worker lead, and he is transitioning back at home. Again, it was only 2 Raxes. If it was 3 or even 4, then you're all in on one base, but HonMonO is transitioning, but he's not making a CC back at home. He's making more production.
Oh yeah, I mean it's HonMonO. He couldn't just, you know, calm down and like, no. We just press the button down on the aggression.
Yeah.
Just more aggression.
I've never seen HonMonO in a 15-minute game. It just hasn't happened. But yeah, HonMonO is gonna be forced all the way back. Percival is gonna be able to overwhelm and overcome HonMonO's army with these Reapers and Hellions.
Right, look what HonMonO is researching.
Oh my god. As he already has his first Cyclone up and running, the Cyclone can push all this back, and we have mag field accelerators.
Yep, looks like... I don't know if I want to call it mag, if it's just Cyclones. Cyclone Banshee, actually.
Yes, Cyclone Banshee. I mean, Cyclones can do a very surprising amount of damage, and they are king in the early game. They're also very safe. So if Percival himself had gone for like a Banshee follow-up as a counterattack or anything like that, then HonMonO would be safe to deflect any kind of aggression. We do see the wall is not a wall. Percival is going to try and force his way up, but ooh, the Cyclones are just too strong.
Yeah, I almost feel like that open door was more of a bait really than and something overlooked by HonMonO. And yeah, Percival does lose a few units, but he now also sees all the Cyclones on the other side of the map.
That's true. He has seen those Cyclones. He also has a faster natural. He did go for a more economic follow-up. We do see HonMonO is expanding. He's not going for a one base all-in, but again, he is looking to deal damage with the timing of these Cyclones. He wants to move out, and ideally, he wants to get a lock-on the Cyclone of Percival, and then just, you know, have things snowball from there.
I mean, maybe he won't even have to, because Percival looks very busy with his barracks, but it looks like the armies will actually meet each other.
The armies will meet, and there we go. The target firing there on the Cyclone. It goes down immediately. We do have a medevac to help reinforce. A couple more Marines come in, and a second Cyclone for Percival.
Yeah, with good pickups from Percival, HonMonO actually has to back off. He only has these 3 Cyclones now, and they are getting pretty damaged now.
Oh, but the medevac micro does break all 3 lock-ons by picking up those units. So HonMonO is forced back. I say forced back, but he actually rotates around. He's going to avoid the army, but the Banshee!
The Banshee! Ooh, that's really unfortunate, really. It flies straight into the army. I mean, the other one is in the base, but with the Raven there, it should be defended fairly soon.
Nothing
that
shoots
said,
up.
still, a few SCVs fall down.
Yeah, the Marines finally clean this up at the same time. The Cyclones, ooh, they catch a tank as well. The tank will go down. It looks like we're in a weird kind of base trading scenario where both players are in the face of their opponents here, but Percival has a lot in the main base of HonMonO.
Yeah, that he does, and you have to keep in mind that HonMonO only has that one base. Like, he is on the other side of the map attacking Percival's natural, but the main is still, you know, it suffered some damage from the Banshee, but it's still working. Meanwhile, HonMonO has 0 mining.
Yeah, HonMonO has 0 mining. He does have 3 CCs, so he can make a lot of workers, but he needs an economy right now. He does reposition his tank. He is within range. He'll be able to shell away and clean up this army, but not before he loses even more SCVs.
Yeah, the Banshee is trying to clean this up, but with the micro, look at that micro, the Cyclone, it finally goes down, but it just survived for so long, and a lot of damage has been done here.
Oh, but the medevac goes down in the end, so Percival loses his entire harassing force, but as we saw, he did deal a lot of economic damage, killing a lot of workers, and also denying so much mining. There were moments there where HonMonO literally had 0 income.
Yeah, exactly. And now, I mean, HonMonO does have these 3 CCs, but he's only now setting them up, while Percival is still mining on 2 bases. Like, sure, he suffered a lot of losses to his SCV count, but overall, the bases are still operational.
Yeah, and now Percival is going for a follow-up push. Percival did lose a lot, though, when it comes to his army. He lost a couple of tanks, if you recall, from that Cyclone harassment. He lost a Raven as well. Speaking of Ravens, oh my god, we have a lock-on, and oh, the Raven survives.
Yeah, just barely flies out of range. Another lock-on would kill it though, so he has to be very careful about this position. And I don't think Percival has quite enough, but he will try to see what he can get.
Yeah, he tries, but again, it looks like the defensive position for HonMonO is a little bit too good. He had to pull some boys though, so he does lose a lot in the process. Can he get a lock-on? Oh, he does not.
Just barely flies out of range, as HonMonO is at the same time busy with the Banshees in the main base of Percival. I don't think they did a lot of damage, but maybe they have taken a few SCVs.
Yeah, unfortunately they were on A move and they were actually attacking the CC, which is why it's a little bit low here. So they could have been dealing some economic damage, but the control wasn't quite there from HonMonO. He was a little bit distracted dealing with the main push. He did deal with the main push, but he is still very far behind. He needs this third operational. He needs to try and replenish his workers somehow, some way.
Yeah, like Percival is such a worker advantage right now, and like, I mean, this is a TVT. They both have mules, so mules are not gonna save you here. And he is taking a third base as well.
Yeah, both players are taking their thirds around the same time. Even though HonMonO had his third orbital so much faster, he just couldn't really make use of it. We just see a bit of a scan here, just confirming the army. HonMonO is going to try and pick up a couple of reinforcements wherever he can, doesn't get anything in the end. And Percival is pushing on through. He's looking to deny, maybe even kill this third.
Oh yeah, this is a good position for Percival. He can totally take it with all these Vikings as well. He will do a lot of damage to it, but it should be saved, right? Right?
The Viking volleys are a little bit too good. The SCVs are not there in time. The third base goes down.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate for HonMonO, as he's even supply blocked now with the CC going down, so he can't even make more reinforcement at the moment. And he's still trying to harass Percival on the other side of the map, but I mean, his own base is sieged.
Yeah, exactly. Percival's not turning around. He's still here across time. He has the air superiority. A little bit cavalier here. He pushes on forward. He takes a lot of tank shots to the face. Percival, a little bit of a misjudgment of his push timing there. But regardless, he is able to contain his opponent to 2 bases.
Yeah, he's losing a lot of tanks, but there are only the siege tanks here to defend HonMonO. So these Vikings will actually reign supreme, and Percival takes the game.